In New England, clam shacks aren't just restaurants, they're roadside institutions. From waterfront favorites to hidden spots tucked along the back roads, these are 8 of the greatest clam shacks Farnham has discovered. The iconic Woodman's of Essex is more than a beloved seafood stop. It's the place that claims to have invented the fried clam. So you already know the clams here have to be exceptional, puffy, crispy, and fried to golden perfection. They're still made using the same recipe started by Lawrence Chubby Woodman more than 100 years ago. One bite and it's easy to understand why these crunchy little legends have stood the test of time.
Our recipe hasn't changed. We still cook in lard. There aren't too many places that cook in lard anymore, but the way science is coming out now, they're finding out that lard is better for you than a lot of these vegetable oils. So we're a health food, I guess.
Set along the scenic shores of Nanaquacket Pond and picturesque Tiverton, Evelyn's Drive-In has become a Rhode Island landmark thanks to its famous fried clam cakes. Made fresh to order, these golden fried balls of clam-studded dough have earned a massive following across Little Rhodey.
It's kind of like a seafood donut. People love them, just like they love donuts. They're chock full of clams, and we deep fry them, and we make thousands a year.
Located on Badgers Island in Kittery, Maine, the Buoy Shack boasts a beautiful waterfront view with a downright delicious menu offering all your favorite local seafoods. And while they do have one of the best clam chowders around, it's the lobster that's the real star of the menu, in everything from sandwiches to a chilled lobster dip and more.
Our focus here is lobster rolls. We use fresh Maine lobster, never frozen, from right up the road in York, Maine. We have a number of lobster options. We have lobster rolls. We have lobster BLT. We're a great location right on the water. Beautiful view, best view of Portsmouth, New Hampshire across the river. We're very casual. We want people to kick their shoes off and have a good time here.
For more than 5 decades, Markey's Lobster Pool in Seabrook, New Hampshire has been serving up fresh seafood to locals and summer visitors alike. Sitting right on the water, this laid-back seafood staple is famous for its lobster rolls, but the fried clams are every bit as delicious. Lightly coated and fried to a perfect golden brown, they're outstanding on their own or piled high on the overflowing fisherman's platter alongside scallops, haddock, and even fried lobster. Set on Candia Road in Manchester, New Hampshire, the Goldenrod restaurant is a beloved no-frills fixture that's been dishing out comfort food classics for decades. Here the portions are as legendary as the place itself, with towering plates of fried seafood and a fish sandwich featuring a slab of haddock so massive it barely fits in the bun. And once you've finished with all that, a generous scoop of ice cream is definitely in order.
It brings you back to simpler times. You come in, you get the feel, you get the smell, you get the nostalgia, you get a little bit of the old-time classic feel with the stainless steel and the floors and the tables and the booths, and you just get a great meal. It's kind of like a blast from the past.
Tucked away on the banks of the Tidal Creek in Kittery Point, Maine, Chauncey Creek Lobster Pier is a seasonal spot serving up the quintessential New England lobster in the rough experience. The setup is idyllic, with colorful picnic tables right on the water, and the menu is lined with all your faves, from lobster rolls to steamers served with drawn butter. But here it is all about that lobster, kept in tanks so you can pick yours out and go to town.
This is the tank room. This is where we keep all our lobsters. You come in here, we'll explain the sizes to you, and you pick out your lobster. Located on Wollaston Beach in Quincy, Tony's Clam Shop has been serving some of the freshest fried clams for well over 50 years. This family-operated spot is super casual with a view of the Boston skyline that's tough to beat. And as you're taking in that view, you really need to try some fried clams. Big belly, small belly, or strips, these fried clams are sweet and tender with a light, tasty coating.
The breading is a very simple breading, not very heavy, and the clams are just so sweet and fresh.
For nearly 75 years, JT Farnums has been a North Shore landmark, drawing generations of seafood lovers to the edge of the beautiful Essex salt marsh. The star of the menu is their legendary fried clams. Made with locally harvested Ipswich clams, these beauties are fried until perfectly crisp and golden brown, but the sleeper on the menu is Farnum's seafood chowder, a recipe made by a delicious accident in the kitchen.
We do a seafood chowder which was invented as a mistake when someone at the end of the shift combined the clam clam chowder with the haddock chowder. And then the next day, I was told about it, and I said, well, you know what, we have shrimp, we have scallops, and we have lobster. And so we sauteed some of that up and added it to a pot, and thus seafood chowder was invented.
They're 8 of the greatest clam shacks. Only the best make it to the Great 8.